Well, the official start of spring less than 2 weeks away.
And it may be time now to start planning your lawn and garden renovations.
Sarah Spence with the Maryland Orchid Society joins us live this morning with a preview of the Home and Garden Show. It's taking place this weekend.
It is. Sarah, thank you for joining us this morning.
Sure thing.
Well, Sarah, we were saying you have one of the most beautiful but one of the hardest jobs. People don't always do well with orchids. There is a trick, though, you say, that may help them.
Well, if you know where they come from, where they grow naturally, then you try to simulate those conditions in your home. A lot of our members, well, not a lot, but several of our members have greenhouses, but most of us grow in our house on the windowsill.
Sarah,
you find the one that grows best for you and
stick with it.
And stick with it. Sarah, what's one of the biggest mistakes you see when people are trying to keep their orchids alive or any other flowers that maybe have a little more care that they need to pay attention to?
Overwatering.
Whoa.
Overwatering. And we think that's kind of the background for the ice orchids that you see in the big box stores, is to cut down the amount of water that people give their plants. They think they grow in the tropics, so they need a lot of water, but they don't. They like to dry out in between.
So, is there a simple trick that you tell people? I mean, how you test the soil to see if it needs it, stick your finger in, and I mean, is there anything that we can do at home to figure it out?
You can do that, but then your finger gets dirty. So what I tell people to do is to take their plant to the sink and water it twice. We'll let the water run through, and then pick it up and feel how heavy it is. If it's very heavy, you know it's well watered. Take it back, put it where you had it before, and then in a week or so go and pick it up. If it's very lightweight, then it's time to water it again.
Sarah, you have such beautiful orchids that are behind you, and we're noticing a lot of ribbons on them.
Well, the American Orchid Society was here on Thursday and went through and just showered us with ribbons and trophies. Some of the judging is for the best display, the best raised orchid, best cultural awards, and this is one of our members and has done a wonderful job with this. He won the show trophy for this exhibit.
Well, great. Now, Sarah, we know that the show is at the Maryland State Fairgrounds in Timonium. Tell folks the times for coming out there and how they can even find you, maybe online, at the Maryland Orchid Society.
Okay, the show is open today from 10 until 8 and tomorrow from 10 until 6. And you can always get your questions answered about orchids at www.marylandorchids.org. All
right, Sarah, thank you so much. We are thinking of spring right now. Thank you so much.